Video lectures, an ISR initiative by Shivanand Sharma Memorial RV College. SSMRV College is one of the premier institutes run by the prestigious RV group of institutions, has come up with a unique initiative to engage students at the time of this unforeseen medical emergency caused by corona outbreak. As a socially responsible institution, we would like to connect academically with students to make the losses. In this connection, I, Mrs. Bharti Rathore of Department of Computer Applications, has posted a video on the subject System Programming, and the topic is Macroprocessor. Please watch this video till the end and like, share with your peer groups and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Macro language and macroprocessor. Learning outcome. Students will be able to explain about definition of macros and its functions. In function, macro definitions, macro calls and macro expansions. Also structure of macro definition. Let us begin with the definition of macro. Sometimes it is necessary to repeat some blocks of code several times in our program or task. In such case, to avoid this repetition, the system software has provided one special component is called as a macro. Macro instructions is a notational convenience for the programmer. It allows the programmer to write as shorthand version of a program. Hence, we will define macro as it is a instructions are the single line of abbreviations for group of instructions, or it is design of macroprocessor, generally machine independent. Every programming language uses the macroprocessor. Example, C programming uses a macroprocessor to support for defining symbolic constant such as define and include. Let us see difference between macros and subroutine. Macros does not have any return statement, but subroutine program has a return statement. Macros is always local to the program, but subroutine may or may not be local. Generally, the number of instructions in macros are similar to subroutine. Basic macroprocessor functions. There are three main functions of macroprocessor. They are macro definition, macro calls and macro expansion. Let us see structure of macro definition. Start with macro definition, that is macro sudo op. Give a macro name of your choice. Write sequence of instructions. End macro definition with sudo op called MEND, macro end. Hence, the macro definition starts with the macro sudo op code. It indicates beginning of the macro definition and terminated with macro end sudo op. Consider sequence of instruction. We have a code called A, that is addition. Two operands, content of a data and content of a register 1, register 2 and register 3. Same set of instructions are repeated. A1, data, A2, data and A3, data and so on. So, now this set of instructions are replaced by macro. Macro is name of the sudo op. Addition is the name of the macro. Write the set of instructions which are repeated in the program. Terminate the macro definition with mend, that is also sudo op. Now we will see second function of the macros, that is macro call. Once the macro has been defined, the use of the macro name in the place of sequence. Hence we will define a macro call as sequence of instructions are simply substituted at the point of call or macro name, which is referred as macro call. Now consider a program where we have macro defined with the name addition and set of instructions A1 comma data, A2 comma data and A3 comma data and terminate the macro. Hence, to call this macro in the program, just write the macro name. Here we have given the name as addition, so just write the name of the macro in the program. So the program counter will go to the macro execute set of instruction and return, so that it will save the time as well as memory. Macro expansion, which is third function of the macros. Whenever there is a macro processor, substitutes the macro definition in place of the macro call. This is called as macro expansion. The macro definition itself does not appear in the expanded source code. Macro and mend sudo ops and name of the macro does not appear in the expanded source code. Program needs the instruction in the place of macro name, then we need macro expansion. Hence, we will define macro expansion as the microprocessor replace each macro calls with the defined set of instructions. This process of replacement is called as macro expansion. We will see one example. We are having source program and expanded source. Define a macro with macro name SSMRV. Write a set of instruction, that is A1 data, A2 data, A3 data. Then terminate the macro definition. All these macro definition will not appear in the expanded source. But when you call the macro in a program, that is SSMRV, you write in a source program, but in expanded, all the set of instruction will appear. Consider block representation of macro expansion. We have input file as a source program. Scan that input file for the macros. Extract macros with name, that is name of the macro and definition. And also scan for macros name. Replace macros with corresponding set of instructions and process file. Thank you for watching.